Hello everyone, I am Parikshit Saikia and welcome to episode 12 of Maharashtra CET Most Important Quants Questions. Remember, the CET just a few weeks now, and this is the time that you make sure your preparation are going in the right direction. It is with this initiative in mind that we in Unacademy have come up with a series of most important questions which have repeated in past year papers and which are must solve before you actually go and write the CET. So make sure you continue to see me live for the next 15 minutes. Very important concepts we are going to discuss today. But as always, the first thing I'm going to tell you, give me 5 seconds to ensure that I am streaming live before we get started with today's session. Okay, I think we are streaming live and we are good to start. On your screen are Unacademy learners who have cracked the CAT with flying colors. I'm very happy to tell you that we have 100 percentiler in LRDI and 99.8, 99.9 overall percentilers, a lot of them. Also, a lot of batches are starting on Unacademy in the next few days. It is important that you register for these batches if you want to crack 2021, okay, CAT 2021. So I'll just make sure that I have the codes. Yes, perfect. So first, the 13th February batch, right, which starts tomorrow. It's a weekend batch. Then on Monday, you have an exclusive weekday evening batch. And from the 16th of February onwards, you have a VARC expert batch 1.0. Also, the Maharashtra CET abstract reasoning batch, logical and abstract reasoning batch has started. It's a 24-hour batch. We have just completed 6 hours, which the recordings of 6 hours are available, and another 18 hours we are going to solve live abstract reasoning. So make sure to enroll for these batches. For these batches, you need plus subscription, just one subscription, and you can use the code Parikshit Saikia. You will get 10% discount on the subscription fee. Also, the Unacademy Champions League, right, is scheduled every Sunday. So the next Champions League is scheduled on the February 14th, 5 p.m. to 5:40 p.m. This is absolutely free. You can enroll free, right? And yes, very important, the last few days to enjoy a 10% discount on Unacademy Plus subscription. So hurry up, use the code Parikshit Saikia, get a 10% discount, and after a few days this 10% discount won't be there. So if you are thinking about subscribing to Plus, this is the time. Use code Parikshit Saikia to subscribe to Plus. Let's get started. Okay, most important questions, and today most of the questions are from counting. When I say counting, it's from PNC. Let's get started. A girl plans to attend a party. A girl plans to attend a party. She plans to wear either a sari or a skirt, right? So let's write down. What is the plan? Plans to wear either a sari or a skirt, right? Sari or a skirt and a top, or, so just make sure that you get it correct, either a sari or a skirt and a top, right? So if you're wearing a skirt, you're also going to wear a top. So I think let's put, I think instead of plus or minus, I think it'll be better if I do write or, because that will be more easy to understand. So you either wear a sari or you wear a skirt and top, correct? So remember, skirt and top is one combination along with shoes. So whatever you wear, sari or skirt and top, for both of these choices, you are going to wear, okay, and shoes. Correct? Now let's check it. Now let's substitute the values. She has 5 saris. Perfect. Or, so 5 is one combination, or, so plus skirt and a top. How many skirts she has? 4 skirts. And how many tops she has? 3 tops. Right? And 6 pairs of shoes. So shoes is 6. Now you know the Bodmer's operation. So obviously whatever is inside the bracket will be solved first. So 5 plus 12. Correct? And then into 6. So whatever is inside the bracket will be solved first. So 17 into 6, You will get your answer as 102. You will get your answer as 102. That's your answer for the first one. Now here, someone of you might have a doubt. Why did I use plus at times and why did I use multiply at times? It's very easy. Always remember, or means plus. Or means plus. All questions. And means multiplication. Always remember this. Or means plus and means multiplication. Correct? As an example, when I say 4 into 3, why did I say 4 into 3? Think about it. Let's say you have skirt 1, skirt 2, skirt 3 and skirt 4. And then you have top 1, top 2, top 3. Correct? So let's consider the first combination. Let's say you have got skirt 1. For skirt 1, how many choices you have got? You have got 3 choices. You have got 3 choices. Correct? So skirt 1 along with top 1 or top 2 or top 3. 3 choices. Similarly, for skirt 2, how many choices you have got? It can either be top 1 or top 2 or top 3. Again 3 choices. Do you get it? Do you get it? Similarly for skirt 3, 3. Similarly for skirt 4, 4. So total 4 into 3, 12. Hence I did multiply here. Hence I multiplied here. Right? So remember, n means multiplication. Or means plus. You can't forget this. Always in every question. Got it? Okay, I hope you got this. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Number 2. Number 2. Let's look at question number 2. Let's look at question number 2. A new flag is to be designed with 6 vertical stripes using some or all of the colors yellow, green, blue and red. Okay. So let's draw it. Let's draw it. Vertical stripes. We are talking about vertical stripes. Right. So let's talk about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 5. So I think there are 6 partitions. Correct. Now think about it. You have how many ways you can color it? Yellow, green, blue and red. Number of ways this can be done so that no 2 adjacent stripes have the same color. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started. Okay, first stripe. Let's start from the top or the bottom. Doesn't matter. How many options do you have? How many options do you have to color the first stripe? You can either put a yellow color or a green color or a blue color or a red color, right? So how many options you have? 4 options. Will you agree with me? 4 options. 4 options, correct? So either green or yellow or blue or red. So how many options you have got? You have got 4 options. Then they say no 2 adjacent stripes should have the same color. So remember this. No 2 adjacent stripes should have the same color. Let's, as an example, let's consider as an example, okay? Let's say this is yellow. This is yellow, okay? Now, you know what? The second stripe from the top, this cannot be yellow. This cannot be yellow, correct? Why? Because no 2 adjacent stripes should have the same color. So this definitely cannot be yellow. Leave aside yellow, it can be of any other color. It can be of any other color, but you cannot use yellow. So how many options do you have now? It cannot be yellow, but it can be green or blue or red, right? So you've got 3 options, correct? As an example, let's say you chose green color. You chose green color, correct? Now the third stripe. Now the third stripe. Again the same logic. 2 adjacent stripes cannot be of the same color. So the third stripe cannot be of green color. Will you agree? Cannot be of green color. So it can be anything else. It can be yellow, it can be blue, it can be red, but definitely not green. So again, you have got 3 options. Let's say you chose yellow. Let's say you chose yellow. Can you do that? Yes, you can definitely do that. Got it? One more and then we are done. Okay. Again, fourth stripe. What color? Any color except yellow. Why not yellow? Because yellow you have already put in the adjacent stripe. So any color. So how many options you have? Green, blue and red. So again 3 options. So now you realize that everything it is always 3. So remember I just discussed n means multiply and or means plus. Or means plus. So what about this? What about this? To color the entire flag, you need to color the first stripe and the second stripe and. Can you see this? And. So basically you are multiplying. And the third stripe and the fourth stripe and the fifth stripe and the sixth stripe. So what is happening? 4 into 3 to the power 5. So just to make sure that it matches with the answer options, it is 4 into 3 and then into 3 to the power 4. So this can be written as 12. 4 into 3 is 12. 12 into 3 to the power 4 is 81. So 12 into 81 is your answer. 12 into 81. Why did I write 12 into 81? So that it matches with the answer options. So answer is 12 into 81. Got it? Got it? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Got it, right? Perfect. So these are all questions which have repeated in past papers and very, very easy, can be solved within a few seconds. Let's go to the third one. Let's go to the third one. Okay, number 3. Number 3. If I write all the numbers from 100 to 1000, then for how many times will I have to write the digit 2? Okay. Now think about it. 100 to 1000. So basically, forget about 1000. 1000 anyway does not have any 2. Does not have any 2. So forget about 1000. So can I say I am writing down all 3-digit numbers? All 3-digit numbers. Smallest 3-digit number is 100 and largest 3-digit number is 999. 1000 you forget it. It's a 4-digit number and anyway it doesn't have a 2. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect your answer, right? So you are going to write all 3-digit numbers. How many times are you going to write the digit 2? Okay. Let's check this. 1, 2, 3. Correct? Let's get started. 2 in the units place. If 2 is in the units place, let's consider 2 in the units place. So I have considered that 2 is in the units place, right? So how many times will you write? How many times will you write? 2. Here you don't have a choice. Here you don't have a choice. Just 2 in the units place. What about the middle place? What about the tens place? What about the tens place? How many numbers can come here? How many numbers can come here? All 10 numbers, all 10 digits, all 10 digits, 0 to 9. All 10 digits can come in the middle, in the tens place. Will you agree? Yes? Yes? Next, in the hundreds place. So what number can come in the hundreds place? What number can come in the hundreds place? All digits. All digits can come in the 100 place except 0. Except 0. So can I say 1 to 9? 1 to 9. Correct? So how many ways? How many ways? You can pick up either a 1 or you can pick up a 2 or you can pick up a 3. So basically 9 ways. 9 ways. So in the middle one, it's either 1 to 10. Basically it is 0 to 9. 0 to 9. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? So to form a 3-digit number, you need to fill a number in the hundreds place and the number in the tens place and the number in the units place. Remember, and means multiplication. So how many times? How many numbers are there? 90 numbers are there. It means 90 times you would have written 2. 90 times you would have written 2. Correct? Correct? Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Correct? Okay. 2 out here. 2 out here in the tens place. Perfect. Again, the same logic. If 2 is in the tens place, there is exactly one way of filling the tens place. It's got to be the 2. Correct? What about the units place? What about the units place? Units place can have any digit from 0 to 9. Can have any digits from 0 to 9. So how many digits? How many digits are we talking about? 10 digits. 10 digits. Correct? Similarly, hundreds place. How many digits? Remember, 0 cannot be in the hundreds place. Why? A 3-digit number cannot start with 0. It means in the hundreds place, any digit from 1 to 9 can come. So how many ways? 9 ways. Any digit from 1 to 9. So to form a 3-digit number, you need a digit in the hundreds place and a digit in the tens place and a digit in the units place. So it's 90. Correct? And the last one. And the last one. So remember now 2 is in the hundreds place. If 2 is in the hundreds place, exactly one way of filling up this place. What about the tens place? Any digit from 0 to 9. So 10 ways. And then here any digit from 0 to 9. 10 ways. Right. So how many such numbers are there? 100 numbers. It means you would have written the digit 2 100 times. So total how many? Add up all these 3 numbers. 90 plus 90 plus 100, you get 280 and that's your answer. You get 280 and that's your answer. Did you get it? Did you get it? Now someone might have a doubt here. As an example, let's consider a number. Let's consider a number 2, 2, 2. You know what? 2, 2, 2 is a number which you have counted in scenario 1. Which you have counted in scenario 1. Why did you count in scenario 1? Because 2 was in the units place. Similarly, 2 is also there in the tens place. Hence, it means you would have counted this number evenly. 2 is also in the hundreds place. Hence, it means you would have counted the 2 even here. Think about it. Meaning you counted 3 times. But that's perfect, right? Number is 1. But how many times did you write 2? 3 times. Hence, you got to count it every time. Scenario 1, scenario 2 as well as scenario 3. Because at the end of the day, in scenario 1, you are only counting the first 2. In scenario 2, you are only counting this 2, middle 2. And in scenario 3, you are only counting the hundreds place 2. So at overall, you got to count it 3 times so that you include the 2 3 times. Remember, question is not how many numbers, but question is rather how many times would you write the digit 2. So answer is 280. Got it? Number 4. Let's look at number 4. Okay. Number 4 is a palindrome is a number that reads the same from left to right as it does from right to left. How many 6-digit palindromes are there which are even? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 6-digit palindromes which are even. What is a palindrome? As an example of a palindrome could be madam. Why madam is a palindrome? Because if you read it from the left or you read it from the right, you're going to read the same. Left hand side, it's madam. Right hand side, it's madam. Another example, 121. If you read it from the left hand side, it's 121. If you read it from the right hand side, it's 121. It reads the same. Correct? Now think about it. You need even palindromes. Even. So if it has to be an even palindrome, will you agree that the last digit has to be even? Last digit has to be even. Correct? So what are the even digits? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. But you know what? A palindrome reads the same when read from right or from left. When read from right or from left. Meaning is very simple. What does it mean? It means whatever digit you put out here, here also the first digit from the left and the right have to be the same. Will you agree? Whatever digit, leftmost digit must be equal to the rightmost digit. Will you agree? So think about it. In the units place, you cannot put a 0. Why? Because here from the right hand side, if you put a 0 in the units place, then from left hand side also would be 0. And you know what? 0 cannot be the first digit from the left. Otherwise, it cannot be a 6-digit number, right? So 0 cannot be the case. So if you exclude 0, how many options you have got? 4 options. You have got 4 options. So any of the 4 digits can come here. Any of the 4 digits can come here, right? As an example, let's say you chose 2. If you choose 2 here, then from the left hand side also you don't have a choice. You are gonna pick the 2 only. Why? Because it got to read the same, right? You don't have a choice. Meaning whatever you chose at the unit digit, the same digit has to be chosen even here. You don't have a choice. So just one way of filling that. Correct? Next, tens place. Tens place, which digit can you use? Any digit you can use, any digit. When I say any digit from 0 to 9 you can use, right? Any digit. So how many options you have got? 10 options. You have got 10 options, correct? But think about it. Whatever digit you put in the tens place at this point of time, from the right hand side also, that same digit has to come. As an example, let's say you selected 6 here in the tens place. You know what? Then from the right hand side also, the second digit, from the left hand side. From the left hand side also, the second digit has to be 6. You don't have a choice. So it's just one way of filling that. Are you getting it? Similarly, hundreds place. How many digits? Any of the 10 digits you can pick up from 0 to 9. Any of the 10 digits. So how many ways? 10 ways. But you know what? From the left hand side also, you don't have a choice now. Why? Because in the hundreds place, let's say you picked up 7. Then from the left hand side also, you got to pick up 7. Remember, it's a palindrome. Then you don't have a choice. Perfect. You have just one way of filling it. Now, to form a 6-digit number, you need a digit in the units place and a digit in the tens place. Remember, when I say and, it means multiplication. And a digit in the hundreds place and a digit in the thousands place and so on. So if you multiply all these numbers, what you are getting is 400. And that's your answer. Got it? Got it? That's it. Yes? Okay, I think that's it for today. Question number 5 is something I'm going to start with tomorrow. Remember, we are done with our time. So what I will do, I'll start from question number 5 in our tomorrow's live session. So these were some of the finest questions that had appeared in the CET in previous year papers. Please make sure that you practice them once. You practice them after the session today so that you get that confidence. Remember, they got to be solved in less than a minute. 150 questions. 150 minutes, 200 questions. Okay, so that's it for today. Yeah, doesn't matter, right? So Samrat is saying numbers are repeating. Doesn't matter, right? So will numbers repeat? Let's take an example. Let's take that example of madam. Will the alphabets repeat? They have to. Otherwise, they cannot be a palindrome. Is 121. Will the digits repeat? Yes, they have to. Otherwise, it will never be a palindrome. If digits don't repeat, they can never be a palindrome. Think about it, right? Okay. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the class. In case you have liked it, do please hit the like button. And I'm going to see you tomorrow in my next session. Thank you and take care. Bye for now.